Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Mark Junior, and today I'll be walking you through the training systems. The I will show you the main page and the layout of the systems. Okay, here we are starting here for the login page. It is simple and clean layouts with input fields for the username and passwords. Okay, here we will show you the invalid password username or passwords for verifications. Okay, now we log in successful. Here on the top, we will have summary cards that display the current counts to the counts of the patients to the upcoming appointments and appointments history. In the middle, we have the appointment rates that showing weekly and monthly. Also maintain system maintenance. You can download the backup system for the database. Here, we will show you the appointment history. Okay, now we will go through the total patients. Here, we will show you the table with a column patient names, IC numbers, phones, and status on the date address with a list of action buttons. Here, we can click it for add a new patients that contain the patient names, IC number, diagnosis, and the phone numbers. Okay, so now we go through the upcoming appointments. Yeah, this is the upcoming appointments page. It shows a list of all scheduled visits shot by dates and times. It also shows which doctor is assigned to which patients. Okay, now here, this is the appointment history pages that shows the completed as completed. Here, we will have security audit logs that show display tables that recording the activities within the system, showing the timestamp and the user details. Okay, so that's all my parts. Thank you very much.
A very good day. My name is Denais Chetty Anna Lucky Jayan, student ID 12213046884. And today I'll be presenting my part, which is patient management, appointments, and also backup stored. So let's begin. So once we logged in as an admin, we can see here we have logged in as admin. So when we're seeing this dashboard, we can add patients here. So let's begin with add patients. So when we click add patients, we'll be brought to the add patients page. So we can key in the patient's name. So for example, I want to use Sarah Lee, and you can see that it automatically formats the name to make the first letter capital without me formatting. So now I will key in the IC number. So it automatically also formats the IC number into the Malaysian IC format. And for patient diagnosis, real quick, I'll just go and copy the test data that I have and I'll just paste it here. So we are using the Tiny MCE text editor, the rich Tiny MCE text editor, and we also prevent from in XSS attacks. So we can see here that uh, we can key in any text and it'll be prevented from attacking. So we can also edit this to make it bold and italic, things like that. So once this is done, we can key in the phone number, and for testing purposes, I will just key in this number. So once all is done, we can just add patient here, and the patient is recorded successfully. So we know that this is happening here, but what's happening in the background? So we can go to our my PHP admin, and we can see in our clinic DB, and also we go to patients. Uh, we can see that the first line here, which is recorded, is our patient just now, which is Sarah Lee, and we can see that the IC number is stored in an encrypted way, and also the diagnosis is stored in a blob. So this is our AES encryption, our AES 256 encryption. So after we successfully added the patient, we can see that total we have one patient. So when we click this on the dashboard, we can see our patient records. So we can also search if there's many patients, but we can see that our created patient is already here, Sarah Lee. So we can just edit our patient here, and we can see that Sarah Lee and the IC number. Let's just say I want to edit it to be this IC number. I want to change it. Okay, so and also we want to add that she is critical. We can just add that, and we can just bold that right there. So we can see that we can add this and also change the phone number maybe, and we can just update the patient. So then patient record is updated successfully. So and we go to our security logs here. We can see that uh, the date and time. So this is our security audit log, another one of our features to maintain security, and also following the PDPA Act 2010 security features and logs. So we can see here that for admin, we had a login and we created a patient, which is Sarah Lee. And also for the admin, we have the update action where we updated the IC number from the previous one to the current one. So we can see all the security audits here. So now let's go back to the dashboard and let's book an appointment. So now since we have our patient Sarah Lee, we can just book an appointment for her. So we can just go here and we can click here, which is book appointment. And this patient is locked for this appointment booking. So we can just choose the dates we want Sarah Lee. So we can maybe take 6th of January. Assigned time can be 11:12:42 a.m. and duration 60 minutes. Doctor's name we have Dr. Ahmad Zaki Orthopedics. So reason for appointment has symptoms become severe. Okay, so we'll just test the data with some simple ones. So we can schedule an appointment. So now we can see that the graph is updated and we have upcoming appointments. So lastly, let us talk about the system maintenance. So the admin function also has one more feature, which is the database backup, which is one of our security features where we create a complete backup of all patient records, appointments, and also system data for disaster recovery. And only admins can access this, and the data is encrypted and timestamp the file. So let's just make an example here. Let me just download the backup. So we can see here that we have already downloaded the backup and it's saved as clinic backup today's date and also the time. So uh, now we can just go to download and we can open this. So when I open this, we can see that we have already saved the whole clinic backup with the appointments uh, and audit logs and all of the doctors and patients information. And that is all from my part. Thank you.
Adam Daniel bin Saif Azdi, and today I will be presenting to you on the database and cloud security assignment one. I will be presenting on the doctors part for the website. So as you can see, we can use the data from the C database.php, and you can see it right here. Let's say I would like to try and test uh, Dr. Ahmed's information. We can do it Dr. Ahmed. Dr. Ahmed. Let's say I will put a wrong password, like just PO, and it will be an invalid password. But if I put it the password correctly, which is the Dr. 123 dot Doctor 123. It will log into the dashboard. So right now, what we're seeing in the dashboard is for the doctor, it will be the doctor's appointment, today's appointment, and the patient's list. So this is the schedule and the patient's record in the dashboard, and then within this we can see the message right here. And so far, no message right now. So this message will be sent into from the administration into to the specific doctor. So that is all from me. Thank you very much.